The Attorney General's Chamber says it's studying the application by one of Singapore's mega churches for a judicial review to quash a Manpower Ministry decision regarding a sacked employee. Faith Community Baptist Church filed the documents in the High Court yesterday. Earlier this year, it was ordered by Acting Manpower Minister Tan Chuan Jin to compensate a pregnant worker it had sacked for committing adultery. The church is arguing that the decision was unconstitutional and breaches its right to manage its own religious affairs. It also says the ministry did not consider matters which included the implied terms of the employee's contract, that sexual misconduct constitutes a ground of termination, and the values of the church in relation to what constitutes staff misconduct. The Manpower Ministry has said that employment laws have to be applied equally to all, regardless of their religion, and that its role is to protect employees' rights in their workplaces. Experts say this is a landmark case, and the courts in Singapore have not had to decide if behaving morally constitutes an implied term in an employment contract.
If it's not an employment term, express term, should the courts imply a morality term into the employment contract simply because you are working for a religious organization? And I can understand the difficulty here because morality is something that is not cast in stone.
The courts in Singapore have not really had to decide on many occasions the issue of to what extent religious groups are permitted to take actions that are in accordance with their religion, but which may come into conflict with general laws that apply to everyone else. So I think it would be quite interesting to see how the court would deal with this balance between the two possibly conflicting factors.